Okay, folks, welcome to day 244. Holy shit. What? All right, here's the thing about having a disease, all right? Your hair gets completely fucked. But you know what? I think that makes me look extra emo and cool. Actually, you know what? Me clearing the hair out of my forehead was bad. I look cooler like this. There we go. I'm showing society who's boss now. So we're going to go score for the day. What am I feeling? You know what? Despite circumstance, despite the fact that there are some aspects of my life that are falling apart, and my boss at Pizza Port now has decreased trust in me because right when I get a shift that I didn't need, that I really wanted covered, that I couldn't get covered, and I wanted to go to a Panama Jam session, and now I can't do that, then I suddenly, I'm mysteriously diseased with COVID and I can't come. I swear to Christ, when I get that second COVID test 5 days from now, I'm going to have my mother. I'm going to have her glued to the floor. I'm going to have her film the whole damn thing. I'm going to have her film me taking the entire test, shoving that cotton dildo up my nose, and spitting in that vial, whatever the fuck you have to do. I forgot what you have to do on these tests. I barely remember what happened when I took the initial test because my brain was like working at like 20% capacity. So what's going to happen is that whole thing's going to be filmed to prove that I am not a big faker, which me not faking things is a bit of a trademark on this channel, which reminds me I gotta start eating right now. And my score is, despite all these things, I'm feeling okay. We're going 8.6. There we go. 8.6 out of 10. How are you feeling, Caden? Good, bad, happy, sad? Brian is 1000% real as shit. Well, 2 comments there. Shit is pretty real. I saw some earlier this morning, and I'm glad I'm not fake. Being a hologram would be pretty cool, I've been told, but nah, I'd say being made out of real flesh, bone, and cum is pretty good too. And 1000%, I'd say that's mathematically accurate enough. So, Now, let me tell you something. When it comes to Arrowhead mineral purified water, this shit fucks with you really bad, especially when you're eating paper. With a sore throat, too. Triple whammy. So, you are feeling great. That's good. I'm glad that we are somewhat in sync, aren't we? So, here's a little thing, Caden. When I'd say about like 3 or 4 years ago, because I'd say there are 3 or 4 main phases of this paper eating series. The first phase was when I was undercover, and I intentionally made this channel as low profile as possible. And this series was not called Eating a Sheet of Paper a Day. It was called Eating a Sheet of Paper until my dad lets me post on my original channel again. It doesn't roll off the tongue as nearly as well. And also Dasani is actually no, Dasani's. I just realized now I'm confusing Arrowhead, Dasani. Is Arrowhead seriously my favorite water bottle company? Because the thing about all these water bottle companies, it's all just hose water, just repackaged. I mean, they just take, like, I don't know, whoever owns the company, they just find the nearest like upper middle class guy and go to his house and just run his hose into all the bottles. That's pretty much how they make all of them. So it's all the same shit, but somehow I feel like Arrowhead just tastes infinitely better than all the others. I was gonna say Dasani, but I realized that I do not like Dasani, and it makes my sore throat feel even worse. And trust me, I've tried, but. But yeah, the thing is that, like, what was I gonna say? Shit. I was on something real important, but I completely forgot. Well, whatever. No, it was important. I was gonna say it can't be that important. Oh yeah, right. When I was in phase 2 of this series, there is a guy who reminds me of you, Caden. His name, actually, there was multiple people. His name was Rab, and then there was also Uber. Uber still pops in. He's I don't know if you know who Uber is, but when it comes to these little characters, particularly crap, I forgot her name. They all have like the exact same shit going on. In the Discord server, like, the thing is that when it comes to these accusations towards me, Uber is like literally what that is. He is a very questionable guy, and the thing is that, like, I have a moral code, and I think you've seen this because this influences how I interact with people, including you. But I have a strict moral code where I just don't block people. I don't block people. I don't report people. I don't remove people. There are some very, very, very few and far between exceptions. But for the most part, strictly speaking, I never ignore people. I never block them, no matter how much I fucking despise them. Uh, and the thing is that I also am honest about how much I dislike people. So it's not just I'm nice to them and I'm all buddy buddy with them. And that still means I hate them. No, I'm not gonna block you or remove you, but I will let you know the problems that I have. So just know that those things are exclusive, and they just happen to come together as two factors of how I operate, especially when it comes to online interaction. Oh, so this I mean, even Eli, I mean, the guy who sent me those death threats and all that, and who thought he had my address, but he didn't. I never blocked the guy, never reported the guy. So, I mean, the thing is that to me, blocking somebody is what you do when you have no idea how to actually properly adjust to the world around you. I mean, it's just the easy way out. Blocking is this fucking garbage ass feature a bunch of social media outlets put in, because if they didn't, you'd have a bunch of people complaining about cyberbullying, when in reality, there are much more intelligent ways to deal with actual quote unquote cyberbullying than blocking people. Step one, not be retarded. So you have to make sure to like actually use your mouth and let the person know how you feel. Don't be a pussy. So if you blocking is just the least confrontational. It's also so it just enables in your brain this whole like really snaky mindset of just, yeah, I'm not gonna say shit to this person, but just know that I hate them, and I'm just kind of gonna act like shit behind their back without them really knowing it. To me, that this whole blocking thing. I mean, it's big tech, as they typically do, caters to people's pathos. I'd say pathos instincts without actually having accounting for long term. I'm convinced people that are cyberbullied are fake. I mean, I'd say, I mean, no joke, a good like 30 to 40% of people who claim that they're being cyberbullied are people who just can't take normal criticism. Now, I mean, there are some people out there who do act a little wacky, but those people are very easy to deal with, especially online. I mean, you best believe that due to my political opinions, I get a good number of death threats. And so many people in that situation would block immediately. But I respond to each one of them, and I kind of like to deconstruct why, who they are. Like why are they okay, the why, who, and what. So why, who, and what. Why do you think this? Who the heck are you? And what the fuck do you think you're doing? Why, who, and what? And due to this innate curiosity, I have learned that the majority of these people are insecure or had like really hyper conservative parents, like the really annoying religious ones who just straight up suck, not like the actually smart ones. And as a result, like they're just taking out their insecurities on someone like me. And the thing is that I mean, I'm of course I'm very religious, but I'm not religious in a more Roman Catholic way. I do have faith, strong faith. You know this, Caden, but I have faith in a in a much less bearded way and more of a big bulbous head way. That's also blue. So and that's a lot of things that the Roman Catholics and a lot of those conservative parents would reject. In fact, if you can believe it, some of the people, especially guidance counselors who I've had big conflicts with, were big traditionalist Roman Catholic conservatives. And I was surprised to find that later on, and I don't know why YouTube holds all your shit for review. Mr. Mind. Does YouTube see that as bullying? I don't know. But whatever. My goal is to show every comment. This is exactly what I'm talking about. YouTube is still enabling this shit. When they hold comments for review, they're always giving me the option to block and just immediately remove some comments. And there are some comments where if you like say the word like lactate, it immediately deletes it. It doesn't even give me a choice. So that's what I'm saying. Once big tech stops catering to people's feelings and making sure their feelings aren't hurt and make sure they don't cry in their little body pillows, then big portion of people will become stronger. Well, okay, I'm glad. Did you misspell it or anything? Wow, you actually spelled it right and it kept it on there. Okay, well that's good. All right, thank you for the test. But I mean, I'm sure you'll find some words. I mean, for all I know, you could have typed in a bunch of other words and blocked it all. But no, there was a time where I think 3 years ago they might have changed the algorithm since. But I typed the word like nipple sweat, and I swear to you, it did not allow it. Type in nipple sweat. Does it? Yeah, I'm sure you're doing it right now. But just make sure all these fucking people are texting me on Instagram. Get out of here. But. Okay, damn. All right, well, but my point still stands, though, all right? There's tons of shit that YouTube will just censor. Stuff, I mean, nipple sweat's very clearly not bullying / harassment. It's like, obviously, if you type in kill yourself or whatever, but I mean, it stuff like that. It's very, like, okay, someone type in kill yourself or something like that. I mean, there's no way that'll go through. You'll be immediately booted off the stream. What I'm saying is big tech needs to stop catering to these little boys who are fucking crying in their body pillows, complaining about a bunch of shit. Greetings, Dave. Oh my God. How is your recovery? Oh, okay, so the thing that you think he's recovering from, he has already recovered from, but there are always new things to recover from. That's what I will say. But yeah, no, I already talked to him. He's doing good, by the way, Mr. Mashup Man. He's doing pretty great. I'm realizing afterwards I need to water down my hair. Give it a factory reset, because if you've ever seen that really like shitty animation of Mr. Beast from the Yo Mama videos, if you look up what is it, Yo Mama So Jacksepticeye, that's that all that the really shitty. That's probably my least favorite one. Look at how they animated Mr. Beast in the fucking thing. He looks so shit. My hair looks exactly like his hair, so that's why I due to negative mental reinforcement, I need to kind of completely reboot this shit. By the way, this is the last piece, but look at that. It's a wholesome interaction. Yeah, and listen, my rules is anybody can hop in on this stream. So if you want to invite your brother, sister, mother, hey, even your grandmother, I can give them advice on how to put their dentures in correctly. Gums first, teeth last. Don't put it in reverse, because then you won't be able to chew your Snickers bar. All right, so anybody wants to invite their family members in, get your babysitter in here. I don't give a fuck. Watching with your bearded dragons, that's good. And oh shit, I'm reminded of I mean, because I'm on the main channel, I'm definitely less active than I used to be. I am a husk of my former self. Your dragons, right? Because they had such a starring role in our shirt advertisement, I wanted to inform you, Mr. Mashup Man, that soon, I can't give a specific date, super secret stuff, but soon we will have an official sale for the shirts, and they're going to be on sale, all right? Again, you can give some to your mother. I don't know how big of a size she needs, Mr. Mashup Man. Extra large, extra, extra large, extra, extra, extra large, extra, 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 extra large. All that shit, your mother, we can accommodate for. Hell, we can give her 3 shirts at the same time. We'll staple them together. Actually, we won't do that for you. You have a stapler. You'll use it yourself, all right? But, easy. Holy shit. Wow, today was easy. But, oh yeah, you got to, hey, you're welcome, Mr. Dave. I will see you later. Feel free to dip now. But I wear 3 sizes larger than my mother, in fact. Holy shit, your mother is malnourished. Tell her to eat a Shake Shack burger or something like that. Or maybe that's normal. I don't know. Maybe your mother's normal size. I wouldn't know. I have no idea. I listen, I have a very bad case of relative size blindness. So I'm really terrible at telling what sizes are which relative to others. For all I know, I could be overweight. I don't know. But the cap's still on. Fuck. All right. Well, paper is over. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to, I don't know, get my hair nice and wet. And, I'd say that those of you should follow suit. But I mean, the rest of you probably don't have a disease right now. So thank you very much. Have yourselves a fantastic day. See you tomorrow, day 245. All right, time to salute, end the stream, and get the fuck